And let's take you to Hastings, where there's going to be a decision later on today about Bottle Alley. We'll tell you a little bit about Bottle Alley. You may know it. Well, if you're in Hastings, of course you'll know it. It's the lower level of the promenade, really, and it was designed by borough engineer Sidney Little, and it was the first twin-deck promenade in the whole of the country. Hastings leading the way. Anyway, this evening, the cabinet meeting there, officers are recommending rubber stamping proposals to allocate about £160,000 to repair, put in fresh lighting, that sort of stuff. And it comes as a petition with 800 signatures has sort of basically pushed Hastings Borough Council in that direction. So let's talk to Andrew Palfrey-Martin, who is from the Bottle Alley Restoration Group. Hello, Andre.
Good morning.
Happy New Year. I suspect this is potentially going to be a good day for you, isn't it?
Well, I very much hope so, not just for us, but for the whole of the town. Because after all, I mean, we're sort of, if you like, starting the ball rolling on this because of our concerns about Bottle Alley as a heritage asset, and the fact we felt that with all the other things that HBC are looking into, perhaps it had dropped off the agenda, perhaps it had disappeared. So it just needed a little bit of a boost to get one or two councillors and council officers to bring it back up on the agenda, which they've done.
I suspect there'll be some people listening to this who don't understand or who've never been there. Describe why it's so special to you, Andre.
To me personally, it's a fantastic example of 1930s architecture. It's unique in the sense that it was concrete at the time, which was the vogue way of building things. It's got this superb, although it needs a good clean, it's got this superb back wall, which is best part of 1,500 feet long, which is made up of glass. Broken glass, set in concrete panels. So it's a brilliant bit of recycling for a start, but it is just so different to anywhere else in the world. There is no example of this sort of work anywhere other than in Hastings.
Right, and it had sort of fallen into, well, sort of pretty grim times, really. It was not a nice place to be, certainly in the evening and dark, pretty grim sort of place, really, wasn't it?
Well, it was sad. It was sad, it looked neglected, and of course, as you've just highlighted, it was not a safe area to go. So therefore, the community weren't using it, the young people weren't using it, ladies weren't using it at all, because they just didn't feel safe.
Right. Now, lighting is a start, but you think this is the start of something which would lead to a sort of a full overhaul, I guess?
One would like to think that, but I mean, if one's honest in this sort of day and age, I don't think there's going to be the cash there to do a sort of a major re-overhaul, as perhaps we would have liked, because, I mean, the costs will be very prohibitive. However, if we can get decent lighting down there, if we can get it regularly cleaned, if we can get a sort of an atmosphere in there whereby it becomes a community area, it will then link not just St Leonard's, but with all the fantastic work that's going on the pier, and a bit further along where the old White Rock Baths used to be. So you've now got a natural route through from Hastings into St Leonard's. So it pulls the two, Hastings and St Leonard's, back together again.
So you got your fingers firmly crossed.
Oh, definitely.
For today, anyway. But we're expecting it to be rubber stamped, and so you'll be looking forward to, no doubt, an evening stroll down Bottle Alley in a few months' time, maybe.
Well, hopefully, yes, because it always was a fantastic place. I remember it in my youth, and I know lots of people talk about it with sort of happy memories of being a wonderful facility on the front line.
Thanks a lot, Andre. Thanks for updating us. Andre Palfrey-Martin, that council meeting this evening. It's 12 minutes to.